I joined the Taj as a management trainee way back in 1988 and completed 2 years of training with them, and then the identified area for me was materials management. And since then I've always been in materials management, which is procurement and inventory control in any hotel. My journey has taken me through hotels, fast foods, and airline catering companies, and now back to hotels. So it's been a great journey. And now Imperial I've been here for 15 years now, and this is like home in the sense. It's a great property to be with, and it's got a great heritage. With the Imperial, I'm responsible for procurement, inventory control, and food safety for the entire hotel. It's been an exciting journey so far. Being a procurement person, going for that was sales and marketing. It was strategic growth and leadership in emerging markets. So it was an eye opener. The kind of details these professors go into, looking at guest satisfaction and raising the bar. I think, especially being I would say a purchasing person, it was an experience where I think it opened up a different paradigm for me. All these training programs, now that I've been working for almost 26, as I said, 26 years. But at various levels, whenever I've attended training programs, I've always felt empowered, and I'm always able to take back something which I can implement in my work. Like when I was a management trainee with Taj, there's something called Tata Management Training Center in Pune. So I was sent there. So what I learned there, I could immediately apply. But what I learned at Cornell, I did it about almost 10 years back. But it's helping me today, because today I'm quite senior in the organization. So I'm able to look at the big picture and at least contribute to the operations team also because of that experience. So training is at any level. I think training is always helpful for the big picture business. I think for any people industry, there will always be complaints. So let's face it, we can never be perfect. We are not robots. And artificial intelligence, as much as it gets touted today, we've not reached that stage of a complaint-free environment, because so there'll always be a slip between the cup and the lip. So yes, training is important. However, what is more important than training is to identify the need to be trained. And who identifies the training need? And I think that has to be brought out to every level, where supervisors at every level are empowered to identify training needs, and then accordingly the trainings are I would say crafted. The primary need in our business is to understand what our customer expects and exceed that expectation.